Be honest here. Have you seen this before? For most of you, not really. It does nothing at all. But it looks very cool, and I guess you can use it for displaying very good items. Especially this one. If you combine these cubes, you will get this beautiful looking, orbiting desert. However, it requires a game pass. Just say, black cube, one time, and then the recipe will work. Now, let's move on. So have you seen this glowy club? Well, you will think that it is a very good weapon. But trust me, it is not. Oh, the items in the lists are items that I don't see being used. So just keep this in mind. So the final club that is used to make these items on screen was really powerful back in the cube combination days. Now let's test this weapon. Wait, what? Well, that is probably bad, but also good at the same time. Let's do it again just in case I read the damage wrong. This time, I will test it with the tank. Not really good, to be honest. Yeah, just don't use this weapon. Now let's move on. This time, it is an item you should never use by any reason. Of course, it is an enriched turquoise cube, and this thing is not good. Here is why. First of all, these cubes summons allied raiders which can be defeated easily. Second of all, it is a literal slight upgrade, with the enriched one having a spiked helmet. You heard me, a literal spike helmet. Not forget to mention, it needs 3 wealth cubes. Even an enriched magenta cube is better than this slot. Actually, let's just move on. This time is actually a useful item. And the stats are actually, it is bad. By comparing, the Blossom leggings is better than the iron armor. However, it is not really effective against fire bosses, which most are difficult, and most leggings are better options. So just use a better version of it. Now getting this out of our way is safe. We can go to the next one. I will ask a question. What was the last time you used a bomb in modded cube combination? Just any bomb. For some, you have not used one for a while, and lots of them are bigger than any normal cubes. And you know what else is massive? Of course, a fusion bomb. What were you thinking? Now, jokes aside, you can use bombs to bully Cube Destroyer. And watch the satisfaction. And is not recommended using bombs for fights unless there is some reason to do it. Be hammered up. So is best that we should move on. Speaking of bombs again, the impact bomb explosion is deadly, even with spiked armor. And speaking about spiked armor, I meant the entire thing. Much better, made by combining any iron armor piece plus spiked cube. You will get this drippy, fabulous, scary, awesome, and cool with this full set spiked armor, and it has decent resistance. In my opinion, spiked armor is the most useful set in my list, but use better armor if you can. Spiked armor is not really important in this game, so use better ones. And speaking about this game, there lies a cube that I will talk about, but once in a while I see people use this cube, and a pretty good raid handler, to be honest. And you know what weapon most raiders use? A spiked club. This poor garbage is just a slight improvement of a club, and can do bleed damage, and that tank is bleeding for some reason, and the fact that this thing needs a spike in the recipe is insane. And this club has a valid reason to be in the game, so let's move on. So let's just say that you are starting a new fresh start. What would you do first? Would you start combining to make magentas? Maybe you will, but have you considered using the enriched version? Well, probably you didn't. By the time you make this, using this is unnecessary. The only thing that is useful about this item is making something. And this thing exists just to join the color family, even before the best era. And I better not see someone using this in a private server, because it exists and a player can use the enriched magentas from white. So this is my list, and all of it was just, well, my opinion, and you can disagree on what I said about these items. Anyways, thanks for watching, subscribe for more of these stuff. Bye.